I've been losing friends and finding peace. Honestly, sounds like a fair trade to me. Thank you, Drake, for those lyrics because that was the theme of my 2025. And I want to talk about the loneliness that comes with introspection, self growth, leveling up, whatever you want to call it, because 2025 was rough, but also so good. And if you've been on the same journey of just diving deeper into yourself, self love, inner child healing, therapy, whatever it is, spiritual awakening, all of those topics smushed into 1 year, you will understand. But last year for me, I really started to get to know myself. I started to love myself for the first time in my life. I started to really prioritize myself. I found that I was much more emotional because I would just find myself crying a lot about things that I had stuffed down. It was a rough year in that sense, that it was emotional and it required a lot of breaking down, but at the same time it was so healing, and I'm so grateful for 2025. But the thing I want to talk about is how people just tend to not like you as much when you are leveling up, when you are meeting more versions of yourself, when you are becoming more in touch with yourself. And I think it's because they are not there yet. And I don't say that to say, oh, you're ahead of them or they're behind. Everyone's on their own path. There is no ahead, behind, and there's no comparison, but it's more so people can only meet you as far as they've met themselves. And when you're doing all this work to literally meet yourself, know yourself, love yourself, and people are not doing that same work, you just become a mismatch for one another. And it is one of the most painful things you could ever go through. And it's hard because it makes you feel like, is there something wrong with me? Is there something wrong with them? But as we're wrapping up this year, I feel like I've finally come to have the bow tied up of the whole year and what it has taught me about friendships. And that's just that there's nothing wrong with either party. There's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with them. It's just what I've just said. People can only meet you as far as they've met themselves. And sometimes you just outgrow people. And sometimes you just have to acknowledge that they were there for that time in your life. They provided so much love and care for you in that time, and that's awesome. But now they can't be what you need them to be. And there's no trying to make them do that.